In a delicate and beautiful green pasture, next to a refreshing and sparkling stream, a happy and playful flock of sheep grazed contentedly. Among these sheep was one called Samuel. He was a very happy sheep that lived under the care of his very special shepherd, who dedicated himself to caring and protecting his beloved flock. One beautiful and cool spring day, Samuel was grazing happily on the lush and verdant grass of the pasture.
I'm such a happy sheep. Oh, there's another sheep in the next pasture. I've never noticed how many rocks and how little grass are in that pasture. Mine is so much nicer. Hi, what's your name?
I don't have a name. Do you have a name?
My name's Samuel, but everyone calls me Sammy.
Where'd you get your name?
My shepherd named me soon after he bought me. He names all of his sheep.
Why does he do that?
Well, I guess because he loves each one of us, and he knows us by name. Samuel means heard by God. I was wounded and sick when my shepherd bought me, and he prayed for me. He named me Samuel so that I would always remember that God heard his prayer.
You sure seem happy.
Of course I'm happy. I have the best shepherd in the whole world. I know that I will never be missing or have a need for anything.
How can you know that?
Because my shepherd loves me, and he always takes care of me. And in the same way, I love him and love to be with him.
You're so lucky, Sammy. Look at my pasture. There's never enough grass to eat. I'm always hungry. And our water isn't very good either.
I'm sorry you're hungry. I always have enough food and water because my shepherd provides everything I need.
Do you mean that you never have to walk through scary valleys or climb high hills to get to different pastures?
Oh no, I don't mean that I never have to go to hard places. But my shepherd is always with me and helps me go through those hard places.
But what about the enemies waiting to attack you?
My shepherd always guards me, no matter how dangerous it is. He would even lay down his life to protect me.
I wish I had a shepherd I could trust.
Talking to this little sheep has made me so grateful for my shepherd, but I also feel so sad. I want to show her kindness, but I don't know what to do. Oh, can we be friends? And since you don't have a name, I'm going to call you my friend.
I like that. I'll see you tomorrow.
Same time, same fence. Hi, my friend.
Hi, Sammy. What have you been doing?
Came to the pasture early in the morning and it was so moist and refreshing. My shepherd always brings us to the pasture early so we can drink the dew on the grass. And I just got up. I was snoozing on the other side of the pasture. It was so restful.
You're so lucky. I was in the sheep pen all morning. My shepherd didn't let us out until all the dew was gone. Now I'm so thirsty.
I'm sorry. Does he at least take you to a quiet stream where you can get water?
The place he takes us to has dirty water that is full of parasites. Sometimes I get sick drinking it. Sammy, how can you lie down and rest with so many distractions?
I don't have any distractions.
But aren't you afraid that something terrible will happen to you?
No, my friend. I don't worry about any of those things. My shepherd takes care of everything so that I could lie down and rest.
I wish I belonged to your shepherd.
Sammy.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
Sammy, do you understand why your friend cannot lie down and rest?
No, ma'am.
Let me tell you about sheep. We cannot lie down and rest unless 4 things are done for us.
Really? What are those 4 things?
First, we must not be afraid. We are easily frightened because we're helpless. Think about it, Sammy. We have no way to defend ourselves. One dog or coyote can terrify a whole flock of sheep. Without a shepherd to protect us, we're too afraid to lie down.
I never thought about that. But you're right. What's the second thing we need?
There must not be any bickering with other sheep in the flock. We can be very cruel to each other. Bigger, aggressive sheep bully weaker sheep. Bossy sheep push others away from the best grazing places. When we're squabbling, we can't lie down and rest, but our shepherd stops our silly fights. Then we can rest.
You're right again, Grandma.
Now the third thing is that we must be peaceful. This means we must be free from flies and parasites swarming around our heads and up our noses. These pesky bugs drive us crazy. I've seen sheep shake their heads and stamp their feet trying to get rid of them. I seem to remember that you had a problem with those nose flies once.
Yup, I'll never forget that.
A good shepherd applies special oil to his sheep. This oil keeps the bugs away. Then we're peaceful, and we can lie down and rest.
Grandma, hanging out with you makes me a wiser sheep.
You do know how to make an old sheep feel special.
Now, tell me the fourth thing we need.
The fourth thing we need is food. We cannot lie down if we're hungry. A good shepherd clears the pasture of rocks, prepares the soil, and plants grain so that his sheep will have plenty to eat. Look at your friend's rocky pasture. There's not much grass there. Now look at our beautiful green pastures. Sammy, why do you think there's such a difference?
Because we belong to a good shepherd who prepares green pastures for us. I'm glad I belong to our shepherd.
I've belonged to him for a very long time, Sammy, and every day I'm more thankful that he makes me lie down in green pastures and leads me to still waters.
I wonder where she is. My friend! Oh no, she's cast down. She's lying on her back and her feet are in the air. If her shepherd doesn't come soon, her blood will stop circulating and she'll die. My friend is helpless.
Sammy, it's all right. Here, little lamb, let's set you down. I'll just rub your legs so the blood will circulate again. How's that?
As Sammy watched his good shepherd, he remembered the first time he had become cast down. He had been terrified, but his good shepherd had helped him.
All better, Sammy? Sometimes a sheep like you can roll over on his back. When that happens, we say the sheep is cast down. A cast down sheep cannot turn himself back over. If someone doesn't help the sheep, he will die. He needs someone to restore him to a right position. You have to be careful, Sammy. A sheep can become cast down in many ways. If he lies in a soft, squishy spot, his round little body can topple over on his back. Or sometimes a sheep gets clumps of mud or bits of bushes tangled in his fleece, and he becomes so heavy that he rolls over. So be careful, Sammy. But remember, if you do become cast down, I will be there to help you.
I'm so thankful that my shepherd will always come to restore us to the right position when we become cast down. My shepherd will never leave us. He will always watch over his flock. He will always come and help.
My friend stood at the fence and watched wistfully as the good shepherd began to guide his sheep to another pasture. The shepherd knew that silly sheep would eat in the same spot even when all the grass is gone and there's nothing left but roots. So he was ready to move his sheep to another pasture where there was fresh grass.
My shepherd never takes us to a different pasture, and this pasture has become nothing but hard ground. I hope no one notices. Oh, this place is smaller than I thought. Oh, I'm stuck.
What now? You disturbed my nap, you foolish lamb.
Wait! Don't hurt her. I'll get her out.
She's just a worthless sheep, and now she's trying to run away. Puh. She's not worth saving.
It's okay. My shepherd will get you out.
I will buy her from you.
Why do you want to buy her? She's so sickly she'll probably die.
Maybe so, but I love her, and I want her to be one of my sheep. Here, thank you. Now you belong to me. The only way you could become a part of my flock was for me to redeem you, to buy you. But now you are mine. No one can ever take you away from me. I will never leave you, and I will always lead you on good paths. Now, what shall I name you? Of course, I will name you Precious, because you are so precious to me.
Precious. My name is Precious. I am precious to my shepherd. I feel safe and loved for the first time in my life. Now I belong to a good shepherd. I shall not want for anything. He will make me lie down in green pastures. He will lead me beside still waters. He will restore me when I am cast down. He will lead me in good paths.